waking up in the morning and trying to figure out, how am I going to drink before work? How am I going to drink during work? I was, a smart kid, very outgoing, did very well in school. And looking back, I kind of found that I'm a bit of an obsessive personality. So anything that I do 110%. I started playing flute, and so I started playing 4 hours a day. I started doing drama. That consumed my life for a while. I never partied much in high school. Was very busy with drama, with music, with academics. And so I decided when I was going away to college, that was really my time to let loose. Partying before football games and weekends, and drinking more often, and then drugs came into the picture for a good amount of years. I guess I never really felt like I belonged, and so that helped me to feel confident, to feel more outgoing, to feel part of the crowd, and working just to make money to fulfill my addictions. I had dropped out of school, I had lost my scholarships, I had become isolated from my family. Basically, the only people I hung around were other people who were into the same things that I was. 5 or 6 years into the relationship, my boyfriend had quit drinking. I no longer had my drinking buddy and my drinking friends around all the time. It didn't seem like such a normal thing to do anymore because I was drinking by myself. I was drinking daily, 24 hours a day. I was drinking at work. I had just completely lost all sense of myself. I no longer did any of the things that I enjoyed. I didn't play music anymore. I wasn't going hiking. I wasn't, doing all these activities that I really, really loved. It was just all about drinking. Just really fueled my life, and that's all that I had. I was very isolated. I was very unhappy, and I just started to feel a lot of shame and guilt. So finally, it just came to a point where I was about to lose my job. I was about to lose my relationship. I was going to have to move out and move back in with my parents, and we started looking at some treatment centers. Just like with everything else, I was like, okay, I'll do this to please my boyfriend. I'll do this to please my mom. I wasn't serious about quitting drinking, but I was just doing it just to hold on to what I had. And then I got written up at work, and then I went home early because I was crying and talking about how I was having these issues at home. On my way home, I had stopped and picked up a couple shots, and I was hiding them in my purse. And so I also had an interlock in my truck at the time, but being the alcoholic I was, I knew how to drink and still start my interlock. My plan was to take a shot, stall for 45 minutes, and then we could go look at some rehab places and detoxes. While I was in the bathroom taking my shot, my boyfriend found the other shots in my purse. Was banging on the door, and I just kind of knew like that was it. Like, am I going to stop all of this? Am I going to make a change? Am I going to do this for myself, for my family, for my relationship, and change my life? Or was I just going to keep going down this path? I called the treatment center I had visited and told them that I was going to check in that day. I had basically just surrendered, and I became completely willing to do whatever it is they asked me to do. I used my obsessiveness in a good way, and just went at this program and went through the treatment just 110%. I gave everything that I could. I was completely honest. I was open and willing to do whatever I needed to do. I really had the time to take a hard look at myself, to think about why I was doing what I was doing. I really had the time away from work, away from everybody, to just kind of focus on myself. So I started strength training. I got a personal trainer, and a friend asked me to try a powerlifting competition with her last year. And so I just said yes. In 3 months training, I did a competition to see progress and to see my body change, from an alcoholic 220-pound woman who hardly walked anywhere or did anything, to losing, a good 60, 70 pounds, and being strong and muscular, seeing my body change physically has really given me a lot of confidence. The people that I met there were so open and so caring, and we all came from different walks of life, but we all had a similar issue. I'm not getting endorphins and happiness and satisfaction from chemicals, from drugs, or from drinking. gratitude and humility keep me focused. It keeps me focused on the positive things. I look for all of the little things, like dancing like nobody's watching at Zumba, making new relationships that actually mean something. That's what I'm here for, and that's what I enjoy, and that's what is really bringing purpose to my life. There is hope for recovery. There's a better way to live, and every day we make choices, and every day could be the day that changes your life.
Detox to Rehab wants to help as many people as possible and do it the right way. Please subscribe, comment, and like our channel. Thank you for watching.